Okay, in an earlier video, I was unmasking Mercury, and it wasn't really an unmasking. It was like, a superhero reveal or something like that. It was just talking about some of the properties of Mercury. This is all about astrology, right? We're not talking about the properties of the element Mercury, atomic number 80, right? The atomic mass of, I believe 205.92. No, we're not talking about that at all. What we're talking about is not Quicksilver. We're talking about quick thinking. Welcome to daily-astrocat.com. I'm your host, Shane, and we want to talk about Wednesday. Wednesday, going to be an interesting day, right? The moon is in fiery Sagittarius. Now, got our typical intro right here, right? Chimes, the purr, the bella. Let's take a moment. Okay, fiery Sagittarius. What's that put us in the mood for? Learning. Puts us in the mood for expansion, making, it gives us a chance to really focus on making things bigger than what they are, right? Focusing on structures, focusing on some of those things that laws and stuff like that Jupiter can represent, because Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. Now, Aries, on the other hand, is ruled by Mars, fiery Mars. And Sagittarius is actually a fire sign too, so it's fiery Sagittarius. But it's the mutable version of the sign, right? It's the one that can go, yeah, I can take it. If you know Sagittarius, you know exactly. It's like, hey, go with the flow, right? We're going to go with the flow. We're going to be exciting, the life of the party, till it doesn't interest us anymore. And then we're out the door. All right, so that's what I got. Now, Mars is at 29 degrees Cancer. Mercury is right at the end of Pisces, getting ready to enter into Aries at 12:11 tonight, or in the morning. All right, so just after midnight, we're going to have that Mercury in Aries. You're already feeling that energy, right? We're already feeling it Piscean way too. We can feel the intuition. We can feel it building up. We can feel the creativity. And that is going to put a big exclamation point on Neptune in Aries. Now, yesterday I made a faux pas, and I had said that Mercury was in Aries when I meant Neptune was in Aries. But did I? Is this going to be a catalyst? Is this going to be the springboard for something new? Absolutely. That Sabian symbol point where both Mercury and Neptune are occupying are going to be a perfect place to rise up. Now, Mercury is the messenger. Mercury's mission is going to be to bring this message of Saturn, Venus, and the North Node forward. First stop, Neptune. All right? So think about it. North Node in Pisces. We're rethinking creative things. We're redoing all that stuff. Our spiritual things, our ways that we communicate, the way that we are going about building a better society with empathy. Okay? We have Pluto. That would have been something too, but not part of this whole retrograde thing, but it would have been earlier. All the planets touched on Pluto and brought that energy forward, that wanting to change, that changing in Aquarius, which is technology, society, unique expressions. Now, this is all short term, right? That eclipse that happened back in March actually is going to take us all the way till Virgo season. Told you where to look for some of these things. Still got to put out that video to look for some of the things that are going to happen this fall and early winter. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to talk about this last degree what Mars is in, because Mars is actually going to be leaving Cancer very soon, within 2 days. Okay? The last degree of Cancer is a daughter of the American Revolution. Now, most of the Sabian symbols have very interpretive meanings. This one is just like weird. It's like women that you have to have been here for a long time to be a member of their association. And quite typically was pretty exclusionary. So there weren't very many say African Americans, Asian Americans that were able to say that they participated in the American Revolution. It was mostly folks from England, Protestant folks from England, right? Around here, those folks are called Yankees, right? Where they're called, where you're from, I have no idea. But that Protestant idea, that English Protestant that left England to do whatever it was they did, that's what we're talking about. Now, Mars leaving this degree is more like Mars saying bye to that stuff, bye to that tradition, bye to that holding things down, right? Cancer loves that tradition, right? It's nostalgic as AF, right? Summertime, think about it. Summertime songs, surfing, and all that stuff, right? Yes, summertime memories. That's what we're talking about. Water signs excel in that kind of nostalgia, that kind of like that longing, that longing and belonging. Mars leaving that? Oh boy, it's leaving the old behind, and we're forward-facing and future-focused. Put your best thoughts forward today, and just remember that this alignment between the rulers of Pisces and Virgo, Mercury and Neptune, co-ruler, is in a unique place to begin to plumb the depths of their connection. Right, because they're opposite signs. Interesting. That's where that next eclipse point is going to take place, right? The Pisces-Virgo axis. Now, think about it. Today's keyword is trance. The color is electric blue. Now, are we talking about an actual trance because we just don't know what to do and we're going to walk around? Or are we talking about a genre of music? Are we talking about a different genre? That might be something possible too. Now, the eclipse that took place in Aries, already mentioned that, is ready to take off. Yes, this is like its departure point. We've got more planets in Aries now. We've got Mercury bringing that energy forward, the unmasked messenger, right? Now, this is our signal. Actions committed to today. If you commit to something today, it's going to be long-lasting, and it's going to determine the near course that you're going to take, especially as we begin to understand what it is that we're going to be doing with this artistic energy and trying to do our own improvisations and improvements and embellishments on it. See if we can contribute to the advancement of art, like art advanced back between 1860 and 1876, right? Yeah, that modern era, the abstract art that was artists that were born during that time, and the Expressionists that just started to become into prominence then. So our very first taste of it is going to be when the sun enters Cancer. And, what have you learned? Numbers, they can explain a lot. They can explain many things. But, and the passivity of the water signs, that's going to start to recede, right? It's going to start to go backwards like the tide going out. Or a wave, perhaps, as the wave comes up on shore and the water draws back and it's getting ready to come again, right? The coming surge is going to wipe the slate clean. Just like it wipes the beach clean. The water comes up, the tide comes up, and it leaves you with a nice, soft sand, it's just smooth. You can always tell where the water mark is because the sand is very smooth. Okay. Just listen, it's like the waves on the beach, the way that the slate is going to be erased and we're going to be able to proceed again. Be open to what the universe is trying to tell you and be determined and produce what will become your signature for the next few months. Speaking of signatures, in 1943, the Swiss scientist Dr. Albert Hofmann discovers the psychedelic effects of LSD. And in 1889, our birthday is Charlie Chaplin. He's a British actor and comedian, City Lights and Gold Rush, born in London, England, and he died in 1977. And that's all we have for you. Our keyword is trance, and our color is electric blue. I appreciate and love every single one of you. Take care. Do some heavy creating today, okay? Today is a 7. Happy astrocatting.